Welcome back, TNJ Radio fans. Thank you for supporting our channel. We really appreciate it. I'm one half of the duo Laurent J. And if you haven't already, definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell so you can see when my videos are coming out. What I want to talk about today is Will Smith. Now in the news, in the last couple years, ever since Jada Pickett decided to go on social media and air out all her dirty laundry and all of the family's dirty laundry, they've been in the news. They're trending every so often. You know, we found a lot of things out about this so-called perfect family, which we all know there's no perfect family. We saw the debacle with August Alsina. We learned some new words in the English language, but more importantly, we found out this perfect family was mortal. Now, Will Smith was and still is one of my favorite actors in the world. You know, even in the music industry, I thought he had a great hit in the 80s. My brother, he was a rapper at the time in the 80s, 90s, 2000s. And I remember watching Will Smith on Yo MTV Raps. Came out the song Parents Just Don't Understand, and made a lot of money when he first started. He came up from a rough upbringing. According to Will Smith on the Table Topics, he stated that his father was abusive. I think this plays a part in how he views life, how he deals with women. Because it seems to me that every woman in his life he has trouble with. Think about his TV mother when he got the bag, if you will, the show Fresh Prince. He fired the first mom on the show. 20 odd years later, he has a reunion show, haven't spoke to the real Aunt Viv, and he goes on the show and says, "It's my fault. I'm sorry. I don't know how to deal with women." He gets married in 1992, his first marriage. And I don't believe that woman loved him. Cherie Zampino, his first wife. He had his son, Trey, with her. It only lasted for 3 years. And one thing that Will Smith did was he's trying to please people. And that's one thing about entertainers. Kevin Hart, one of the most funniest comedians, Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor had a really rough life, but they spend their whole life trying to please people as an entertainer, trying to make you laugh. So Will Smith, again, he tried to be the best at what he could do. He's a perfectionist, if you will. And he had a lot of successes in his early career. Independence Day, Men in Black. He had a huge run. Fresh Prince was one of the best. But what we fail to realize, that all that stuff is scripted. It's a set. He had Bad Boys with Martin Lawrence. But he was hurting inside from his youth, his childhood. And then he tried to get married and he's like, why? Why are you doing this to me? I think that character in Hitch in the first part of the movie is him. When he was with that girl and he was obsessed over her and she cheated on him and he said, "What did I do?" And the guy who was in the car cheating, he said, "You're doing it now." So fast forward, he gets with Jada. I believe they met on the Fresh Prince show. Now Jada is from the hood. Her mom wasn't married. She never saw a good marriage. She's from Baltimore. And she really never wanted Will. I think Will was just pursuing her so hard, and she just didn't want it. She wanted that thug Tupac character. Tupac was her love. Crazy thing is, she kept letters even to this day and reading it on her show. Now, the worst thing in relationships, in my opinion, is allowing other people to know what's going on in your relationship. You're supposed to keep that in house with you and your spouse and maybe your children, and not even them. They should not know your business. It's none of their business. But they're like an open book. And Will has been spending so much time on his career. He built her a home and always throwing huge parties for her. And Jada was depressed because she didn't want it. She didn't want him. And he just continued to push and push and push, like trying to make that woman love you. You cannot make anyone happy. They have to make themselves happy. And I think that's what's going on with Will Smith, as he says he thought about suicide. He tried different avenues to try to release some of that frustration, like religion. He's going to Scientology, but there's only one true God. There's only one true religion. And it's a shame because they have to be on as celebrities all the time. That's why I know being a celebrity entertainer is satanic. I believe ever since Jada Pickett came in his life, it just got worse. There was rumors that Jada Pickett was messing with Mark Anthony. This is what she wanted. And then he's looking at his children. His children is crazy because of her. And he can't control the situation. If you can't control a certain situation, you will go nuts. That's why you have to put everything to God. Because if you try to handle it yourself, you're not going to be well mental health. Now, when it comes to mental health, I am very sympathetic to that, because one day you can be just fine, and the next day your things change. So I get that. See, I remember T.D. Jakes said one time, men have a lot of pressure on them. See, women, when they go to the store, you see nothing but magazines supporting them. You know, weight loss and emotional distress. And, you know, if they go through a divorce, women will have a divorce party. They may even have a hookup for them when they're ready. But men can't talk to people. They don't have a support group. That's why it's important for men to talk to other people. To have a missionary, if you will, of people that's like-minded like you. Because we always, as men, have to be Superman. We have to pick up this and do that, and anything happens, the burden is on men. But when you take that cape off and you're Clark Kent, sometimes you can't be Clark Kent in front of people. So, in my opinion, I suggest Will Smith needs to leave her. She already denounced the marriage. She don't want you. And your kids are grown. Why are you even still there? Trying to do all these things. And then also, you're probably going through a midlife crisis now because you're 50 plus. You're getting older. A lot of your friends are dying now. A lot of your rap friends are dying. So, and you're starting to realize you're immortal. Tell me what you think about Will Smith and Jada and his thoughts of suicide. Leave a comment below. If you like this video, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video.